Okay. Honest.
Yeah.
Boko.
Radiadum.
Obuasi. I'm cautious in for Obuasi. Any Mahodwa. Obuasi, don't come Obuasi, and now can Glow Gold.
Well,
now can see Kakoko.
That's right.
And Obuasi Anka. Obuasi Kutu.
When there's one significant thing, and son, I know, mean, share for where I'm refi. I mean, that or if I am swasi. Meaning, one significant thing about Obuasi is that when you say, I took a course one as Santa Maria. The amount when you say, I call it, or took a course one is primarily because of Obuasi.
Yes.
Kokon, you to Obuasi.
Aye.
Obuasi Kokono, and I said, be a dear, a Ben Yama or two for excellence. So Obuasi is very historic. And he said, that makes it. But answer number two, actually, I mean, Miss Mifaman to be now. You knew a penny, Quabana Pache. Young man, I would have a happy birthday. Honestly, I was shocked. The way I mean, for Quabana Pache said, well, you're very bold, courageous, now, or Cassana non from no. And then, let me say, surprise with your baba of Quabana, not from. I was shocked, said, I said, the man, the bush of 4 years or so. After of a Quabana Pache, who you want, was the idea, and we, Mr. Wafa, when you answered, was a mean to me settle. Anyway, but it goes to show, Sebe. He's been appreciated. Yeah. And any penny now, and he can young coupon, a boa must be a faithful for Sabe come. I feel Pierre Mommy, I sure say, in the paper you want no more, maybe I know no fire, come up any more, and then Omantiasi. Yeah. And to sing a mayor, I don't know what the in favor a come off one. Now I was say, I don't think you are born near the Yamasity of a Korokas in Yamisha and a Wadapa. Linia, okay, I see a chassis in few of Wasi. Yes, the immediate said, and your body. Dear woman. One critical thing, Obuasi Anglo Ashanti. Mekaibra na me Power Relations Officer, Emma Obuasi Municipal Assembly under DCB and your friend Uraku Jobuampo or Kansembi. Those days na Anglo good. I started to say air from. That time na Galamsey, I checked to see just say every day na underground Galamsey for any company or pre-gold work underground. Or much me to talk room or move them into company no machines. Mining no, not illegal miners, so mining. Company required to be Bunumbaguha, dump truck, ever funnel, Nagalam forces. And I remember one meeting, Ura, you said, could you bump? I can't do. I said, look, who Anglo go so fast for. Now, I was here, kind who said, Anglo gold is Obuasi, and Obuasi is Anglo gold. So if Anglo gold Ashanti dies, Obuasi dies. That's a seven, that's an paper in Chassis. Nebra. Company no good, you know. Some you take a cost to a car, say, John Mahama, a Shama, you good, no, took a cost to a car, say, a profund popan just for $1. And make to company. I guess a nice crowd. A honor was a 40 years. Meaning a lot of people are move prematurely because of the collapse of Anglo. Oh, yeah, maybe personally, I was born, bred, battered in Obuasi. Because school Obuasi. I started working in Obuasi. I got married in Obuasi.
Libya
Obuasi. And suddenly later, we moved to Nkai because of a Juma Samiadi. There were hundreds of people like me. Now, only baby and such people depended so much. Although maybe they manage more Anglo Ashantida, they manage more order. But people who depended so much on the company, some of them had to die prematurely.
Oh, ye gold mine in the free war. A dear, you might be on a Obuasi.
A dreadful for be Obiano, somehow dependent or related to the mine. Okay. Because the other thing here, farming, but farming and yet too much. There's a farm in the crown. So what do I afford it because you win and one every year is because the Anglo Good Ashanti is existent. Because one more, a bit provide a bit Joe services in majority of company. Anglo Gold at that time had over 10,000 people in Obuasi. Wow. Currently, I'm told they employ between 5,000 to 6,000 currently. What do I say? A bonfire says almost sink dips no more. So the person more a year. They will employ more people. But last week, Yana Metias in Mammy, I'm sure I mean how true it is. Said Meti said, almost every lay workers need be redundant. You workers need be. I don't know how true that is. But I was here.
I feel I will be expanding on
but it's possible. Sometimes it depends on the technology. It's a company will be expanding. That's the use more of technology. Okay. It's likely say obey you should feed more. You know. The human factor reduces, although production will expand. Until any likely, but that is not an angle I made. The vampire said company. I always said company will not go to that extent because I was so balancing the use of technology and the use of human resources. So the be and I pay statistics via you God into that. Now it's quite exciting.
Yeah.
And I'm a critic. One of the statistics I was saying, Ure Subontin.
Yeah.
Mini opinion. I mean, he's a nice man. But
graphic like this story.
Exactly. But say they've spent almost over $800 million. Now I say about 80% of that money, has gone to local content, local contractors. And what na me what problem kakra? Make me opportunity. I'm not saying we say Anglo Gold Ashanti. There were local of local. Anglo Gold is a multinational. It's an international company. Into a local content. They bet you ever say he's referring to local as Ghanaians. Ghanaians, obiting kind or a Ghanaian, or Frikumas or a Ghanaian, obiting about Binya Juma. Is that what they are referring to? And I said they are referring to the locals as contractors in Obuasi, businessmen in Obuasi. That is local of locals. And none of me interest because Obuasi say the song that many are singing, the youth are singing, they say, Ejumaba, Nancy Yam Fabuasi Fuankasa. Yeah, for other locals who are Ghanaian locals though. Obi Frita Kradi, Obi Frita Kobi Frikumas, what human expertise about the contractors. Contractors, no, but some breaking it down, my. And also be informed future policy. So okay, so Kobase, Sikado do about $800 million. Do na concrete takwani adedia. And yeah, how do we build local contractors in Obuasi? How do we build the local people? Ebanasa, then some of us will advocate say, look, Anglo Gold Ashanti should spend some of your go fund the I'm sorry, Obuasi Development Fund or something. Mon spend it be training Obuasi in that expertise. No, when you say recently, Minister of Education or your project be all training engineers over the constituency. Obuasi can do same. The MP and the Assembly can liaise with the company. You know, we say, okay, you can see a pet here for Nipa be a 10 be expertise we nya. She say abundance so for. How do we get the locals to train in that field? It didn't make us say breakdown bar. It may not favor us, but a very informal future policy.
There be a company no na egu no na enye adwuma na $1 kra na wo na enye yi. And this is say stage a company no wo no. Emu de o he na no Obuasi for bope.
No, definitely CCR stage, is better, in my opinion. Better in the sense that currently company is being managed properly and well. And the potential said higher. Those days, AGA was bound to die one day. I saw it coming. The reason was this. Management was so poor that senior staffs had to be the woman bought company resources at any point. Makama Hada said those days, let me name. I said, almost quarters visa some Jonah. Junior stars. Now electricity was free, everything was free. Minimum beer, nothing nearby, a caterer ukumasi, or your commercial catering, or your pan, or meat pan, and a monk of wedding. When you know, we can be a nearby to oven, adding a phone, and the pan only I didn't know about was a better, or Anglo with quarters, or turn free electricity. No, a swan inside the cook must know. I'm telling you, minimum beer, not driving a private car, and they call Anglo Gold Ashanti workshop, eco service, engine oil, filters, everything, mechanics, human resource, a service in a private car, free on tier one city. Company choose any oil we use, and then you can't have it that way. And then no company no, to the extent say no, or my very prudent in their management. Those days, everything. Now, I mean, typically, what do you mean, rap mining area? A restricted area, a security zone. Those days, a woman more was cultural. You were baby from OSC sports club. Obia call cobot tennis, Obia call senior staff quarters. What we will now mining basa from an copy PTP. And then this says, or my concentrated mining in our and behind England Lodge. Say no, Anglo Gold, as server the central area, a Fegum area, about our area, now you precious nephew. And Nuntina. Anglo Gold let me donate this area now hospital one at Yama University. This is a 1 University campus for Obuasi. And it's the more reason why I mean when say your university of Obuasi, then we should be able to train our own human resource. Say the feed the company. Now and come say a penny pa. Yes, we want this expertise, but we don't have it. Now I say Obi free kakwa or free Ebia Kumasi and the
final question, company no assign bad you now Obuasi for who say and for so abaso ebeboa money at the end reflective about why to him.
Oh, I want to believe that it did. It did, because Obuasifo show said they were appreciative of General Dier. Okay. Seriously speaking, maybe MPP as a part of Betua, but not necessarily because of Aban. We all have personality, and that's one dangerous thing about politics. Nanado can do all the fine work, but a surrogate of Nanado who you pay, obey me, I'm not to abet Nanado. Yes. You'll be surprised. Yes. So, generally, we should vote presidential. It tells you say Obuasemai, Oman now which my MPP that. Okay. At the parliamentary level, and I vote also take a crack. Yeah, sometimes you may say. Well, of course, the entire country. Exactly. But I think Obuasefo the Oman now which my MPP that. Okay. They have always stood by us, and they are appreciative. Okay. And indeed, currently we have Obuasi is seeing massive development. Okay. For the first time. You are seeing asphalted roads. Okay. And that is one thing I was say you may eligible. The only thing I make can say major problem of Obuasi is Jumasem. Obuasi from my I'm also P about betna ho. Always not time be a Juma problem. The only thing is that we are praying is the assembly together with the MP, any company no, ever tries to diversify economy na Obuasi no. Na entirely mind dependent. Name of other businesses. Ever na commerce, because business, because so the buyer said that should be an Anglo Gold, because Anglo Gold is bound to die again someday, definitely. A gold, a finite ore, definitely. How does Obuasi survive? And it's no more sustainable development department. Omono the NSA, also Omane authority lazy near creating other businesses. To say agribusiness. To say the way Obuasi, me no can say and check me meat processing factory. I'll be commissioned in Obuasi. Me, I am building an economy is based on agriculture. Me nyam preko, mine home, mine new home preko nyamit me. So was focused into a meet me kotono kumasi anankrai. And I expect say the company should help individuals. No more and build other businesses. Say the bear dachi biano, Anglo would do Obuasi can.
Let us say it come from Obuasi na Edi and come on. Ernest. Yeah, what are the other stories that we are open? So now,
okay, so we'll describe us. Dodo come from Obuasi.
Yeah, he's from Obuasi.
No, yeah, Obuasi representative. I ever chat you for you na Yama Obiati as you say. Adiaba coupe and Emma, yes, sorry, I'm not now I continue TV, so I continue radio, so say, yeah, my Ghana, ebe economy, ye decline. The Tosumino say MPP, any MPP, applying any map, any mapa, any omunuma power, Ghana for Betty. This week, here, ran down Kufado, a Siabon, Tia, or Central Region. I say a Magana for TRCSA, Omanpenny, AP, Omanpenny, AC Crum, Omanpenny, AC Cruma, AC Crum say, or the Magana for 1D1F, every district, a Juma, and Fidi Juma or no, na Trini power the bow, my say, or mine, a Benyam Fidi Juma, a war, a Manson beer, a Benyam Fidi Juma. I mean, Chim saying Fidi Juma, no, a one fast will be brave. Says, I'm in the office, now, yeah, accounting, Juma. Accounting a Jumano, a befa accountants, me boy. A beer, why are there? They say, what funny papa could be of a proper wa of a paper table. So Nanson for the Juma dear, a befa warm, a be proper ho. A befa the obe or a beer, say a mango, where Juma, on cotton mango, no, or move, non parking good box, when yes, sir. If the Juma and yeah, mango juice, Libya. Obi so na de be kwa akogina kwan ho aton obi na de ko shop ni niama nti obi a odi sa adwene we ya ba no se me ntena me to so me sorry na ma kwa akohwe se adwuma na me de baaye no koso ana asem papa NDC for now say oh ekwan ben na na do kire ye de wo ye o se me kwa akohwe akwan a me kan say ye nye no koso
ye be kwa akwan no so but factories na no pay ne Deputy Finance Minister, or John Comedian, which is a factories in the be running 30%, maybe 55-60%, of which are say it may run up to the capacity. A deeper before more Juma. At the end of my factory, be Sabri, ebi a all running 30%. Is it marketing? Is it? Because nipa bebree no epa adwuma ye.
Eye MFD ye di kan. Ye to so mi na nse mi akon ku kan ba ko. Eye nipa na omoye adwuma wo sa factories mu no. Bebree on say Ghana for say you started too oil na ye ni capacity. Afi na ye ko training for afi na nti ye ko fa nipa free amanone e ma omo be ye adwuma ne bebree ananka ye nya ye factories ni bebree wo ho no mo e bia obe test running for some time and fidie na ye de buy na say ye wu na ho de ne there are so many reasons why factory ni shase a e be shase on a low key na arise ya kwa akodu baby ebi mpo wo ho no mo na factory no full capacity as in terms of say the production no e na enya ndru ho na enya ndru ho because emfidie no so no ebi ana ye nhihye nwie ana bibi wo ho no mo aka eno mo no enya na ha adwen factory no plant say enfie say na omo de agu ho say omo factory na ankasa no e be full capacity eno mo na enya but the most important thing ne say amount for say factory no enkoso pa de to so mi no enya factory a yesi a afa na ye ka say ye kwa akodua eno baya ye di begu factory no mti say e bia Commander Sugar Factory mti ye Ramama asembia o kan say enya say o see the onjimi ye say o you see where
yeah also onjimi no build the factory
was the factory
because on economics or A level
de nyama o di be feed no we dey na em say wa kan ya asempa o because factory no dey ye wie ya man sample of sugar nanka o mo kire say ho na free buy say ho na free buy na kire say nyama ye di be feed raw materials na ye di be feed factory no em say na ya anhye dan ye enti na de o kan no kra na say ye enye no kre say ebi a o kan say bio say wajimi nti na one dwene ahwede a ye di be je factory no mu adwuma wodu out to say kumfi no say ehase koso ana meboa kwabna da akukọ da akụ say ebie ye it is gradually rising enyandru kane the volumes now produce no person see as do ni full capacity ebe produce more than it used to produce enti no obi udwene ho yie the time a omo ka say o factory see and tro na factory no ba akukra maaye no na nyama esesa ye di ye factory no mu adwuma no na ye ho enhihye steel factory ya ye be bi whatever what is say ye bi ye ya santu because nyama ye di be ye no obi abomodin atoto ho nyama and the good thing we did was to make it private sector driven so who free abanoni ana ye Ghana ni na ye ma osika say fakosi factory ana why say obesi factory na ohia say ye be so wase enkrata say ni nyama na aban so wase na factory ni gina na factory no di ye adwuma na enya aban adwuma in the sense say aban de enya obi ade ntino obi kotena ho a ote ho kwa adwuma ese so ye onye na ana o fa bibi kwate say menu akwa kan about oboase ne cow or the kosi ho a no dia company new resources aye na oti ho na wa fako se wanya ni sa na o private sector person na wo di usika be shemu na wo pay o profit no untna ho ema obi ema megu adwuma no that was the smart thing the president thought and this if one mo can say yes ye be see aban factory ntia kana na do ko pesca na we sisi factory say boom no mo aba no mo abewia musika nyina edi is private sector driven. And you know, Sanyama we are presidency or central region, or near him for bedding common, or near him for needing common, or how do or be a kumaswa or bekan channel. A beer will be under Rollins, no, there was an MC, or just soon I say, MC, you know. Yeah, but you see, in those days, no, your mobilization in Yama. Your MC mobilization in Yama say, you could see that MC coach transport for private building. I said, Ghana had no baby, I will work private buildings and so super, I just so come.
Okay.
And now I coach transport for private buildings, no demanding crisis or more boy, you my pan will be. Or he never come in body, wow, names or he never one or in this senior, no bearman, Temo, no Costa president. Say, oh yeah, boy, to my part, your pictures almost sending. And I say, oh boy, when I am profofi, Sabapani, your born as soon as you punch your crack. He'll buy no better, or just say, Okonya accident. and O'Brien. But the truth is, Omu and to me, I'm Fasikana, the man mobilization, and need money. But at the moment, things are happening.
Yeah.
President called Nasa Bibia, Yama contractor. In fact, Ashanti region. Was it Ashanti or BA? One of them. No, Ashanti. Wahana road minister, Asuma Mufra contractor, see mommy. When I heard it, I said, wow. Because I want quite a beer now one to say, yes, contractor, be one more, or Kurejuma beer, own to me, Yensu. Now a beer, president, so I join, yeah, Juma. Ain't he so see from the yepa, or beer, or president, or see from not of or yes, I visit here.
And as Medasi, my mentor Ade Kakra Emra Okro Yeboa Bremai Benin. He says industrialization is the best way to take Africa and for that matter Ghana from rapid unemployment. And it is against this background that the president is committed to industrialize our country. Well done, Mr. President. You share other countries, other continents. Nneɛma ahodoɔ a wɔn ayɛ wɔ hɔ yɛ nti ama yɛde ani asi so sɛ industrialization factories ahodoɔ ahyɛ ase a ɛreba ɛkwan bɛn ne yɛn ankasa Ghanafoɔ no bɛtumi apatronize ama factory no atumi agyina fi sɛ ewie na ɛhyɛ aseɛ na sɛ afei ebewie aseɛ no nte sɛ commander ɔhen ɛna wɔtumi de osika ɛtɔ na hwan na ɛntɔ nneɛma na aba abɔnten no sɛ bɛyɛ adwuma yɔ nso ebɛtumi akɔsome kai wo sɛ Kings Air4 Tonyema, yeah, air flash screen, deep freezer, air condition, washing machine, and any metitisa. One air stores no fan call Amasama Pokias and Sawam Asaswa Techiman and a Wenchi. On Sabeka Kings Air4. Now, Tadio ha, Yama scratch card or scratch ya, there was one now they are can't dear what ton home. Now, what they come on near their choker, or move a bonus so form. Yeah, for 0200421004. 0200421004 na one omo enkonkodi enkomo Franco
Trading Enterprise phone papa fie ene Franco say wetie musu friend mo amo free TVs eye papa TV eye smart TV eye 4K esanso ye Android wakwa fa bia prem say wo pet 32 inches TV and also 40 and 43 you go kasipa a 55 inches a Android and also 4K umpe we na dia na wo pe Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa any TV papa fie anyhow
printers, pen drives, memory cards, hard drive, earpiece, chargers,
Egwezin country, food and transport. I remind you to oye.
Hello, baby. It's me, Boga What's feeling now?
Hey, where funny?
Oh, what about that?
Oh my God, let's on me.
I'm we are here for go. One pack. What's your say? Heavy investment,
brother. We are funny. You hear Rutalife?
Okay, Rutalife.
Ruta natural products here. I am tropical herbs here. In the what's here? Ruta life. But what about you fat here from? No way, cleanse the system. No, my come on.
Romantic.
You like it, huh?
Kaide, Ruta mixture, autumn some malaria, and a Ruta titonica, autumn some typhoid fever, and other related diseases. Or Ruta natural in Rupapano. Indria, on your mumbo from a 1 in 50 hour tree. I pay for when I want to warm mumbo from a new food.
Too much. Bibi Bo Bronya. Double tag. Double promo. Buy one, get two free. The Kiss Air Appliances double promo is back again. Yes, buy one, get two free. The flat screen TV, fridge, deep freezer, washing machine, kitchen, and now office in Nima Biara. Brand Bain, Sasa Baina water hair.
Samsung, Chigo, Pearl,
Media,
Nasco, Hisense.
Kiss Air Appliances Nima boy unbeatable. A bono form. Tadia, Nayan Chabu Nima free. Standing fan.
Electric kettle. laptop,
iron,
core credits,
mobile phone.
when 1 + 2 = 3 no. Shisha Kings Air Appliances never was a double promo imu.
Ofan Koboria, your bank police station.
And crying Abeka Free Pipe Junction.
Amasama, your bank universal filling station. Pokwase Blakuma Junction station. Wow. And someone with your total any mobile medium anymore. Fred Chris Air Appliances, our Matropoiso.
0555
77
60
50
Ama 0200
42
10
04.
Me pede make a fancy. Na me nua no ma wo tie mo so what me ye.
Koso.
Me nua o tikan. Ma o tin there. Ma me ti hepo. Me ma anya economics there Yura John Mahama honor ka there oye economics school this is for me. Ba me tuma ka che on there. Ame me ordinary pig farmer. Me ka che there since ya me si meat processing factory am pede me sausage na aze. Ame mpo me hu nyansa de 2 years ago. Me fiaze ma nyempreko. 2 years ago na make sure that me nyempreko. Man kan chewa. Na me nka wa ha.
Ya me nkwa na me kai.
Exactly. Me nyempreko na po me win best farmer for my district. The rationale was that me nyempreko no na daachi bi. Me nyempreko na me tumi si processing factory. Me kum nam na my process. Me mfiti preko pe me si meat processing factory na ma akadema na me nyempreko. Wan ya ne dem. Inko baby a mente de masimi.
If you call Baba come fante.
Inti me pede me nyan mu fante for what ase de. Sebe inka den na no wotu futu wodi mkofu winwa. Inde nyu bi aba. Ame when I wo tem Cape Coast na me fi London Bridge Kotokraba. Me na nani fi wo friend, me na no friend na Araba owu. Nti when I wo tem wo Cape Coast sia wo yin fi American into London Bridge a very popular house. Araba owu ni fi wo na me fi. Fante fo ya kan bia e ho na start you nti John Mahama onye na adwen de se bi okay kan nsem bi na mfantefo se bi wa dan ya adwen ende ya adwen we think amanfo a wo ekunfi itate yewra Alote Jacobs a otaka se bi ose ono azekora oma opep Dr. Baumia na asem na MPP wa asem eye ekunfi pineapple factory a wotumi ye ose any sifu wo pre no ntumi nda ne nwa isi dan na ese me a factory you know me the factory is here na me wi ama na enyim there even one thing that the factory could have suffered there say idiaja wo research bibria wo ye research when there or there asase no mpo a ebedua sebi ahwede no wo mu no mpo odo wo test asase no hwede asase no obotuma afa ahwede na na say isi factory wie ansa na abe dua ahwere no pa na okoba nde ebe dua be we na afa dua ahwere wo hopo no ye ya
factory no so simpo ano
na afa ye dan
mpo ano amframa ebo aye nchene
John Mahama ba asem na orkachi me po cho simple logic onje American na oya me yo there all this is form economics or the betwa Ghana from poa ni we fi there ni papia wo ten e bi your first degree economics e bi a masters in economics e bi mpo kita PhD in economics nti unfunctionality me there this is form economics no are very elementary njame John Mahama kan no or power kan che dem me mfa serious because peda che the economics na we nsuan kwa nkwachi
am mfante kakra o won say amen minim there say what is this form what is this form economics or the bebu man ibre bi atwam
seriously
amen
fante yin be kan John Mahama was American omo kra seriously speaking
I mean there what is this form economics no the bebu man ibre bi atwam
ameze American akisia there the whole world we are seeing now to there industrializations no obama every economy wa konim eko China CCR the reason why the Asian tigers China South Korea and the rest they are developing is because they are investing so much in industry and factories me yanko Asia nyi bi amenyi nti okay chem there eko man bi emu na se ehu there the man no chapro or chapro dan odos chen nyuma the man no we poor another way here one and it's true practically it works if you go into any country where there are so many churches more than industries, then the people are poor. And it's important that any MPP, there is the future.
Do we see, sir, if we can build more factories?
Yeah, definitely.
Be a district back between 3-4 factories.
It is possible. Okay. It's subject to feasibility study because if you are not careful, you can also have what we call saturation of industries. The industries will be there, but they'll be white elephants.
The raw material Ghana. Vis-a-vis other countries.
Because I am from the Akumadan, the example. Akumadan is known for tomatoes. Yeah. I'm borrowing, the pronunciation of Honorable tomatoes. Yeah. Now, sir, young fan there, Akumadan as a town, have the capacity to produce 100 tons of tomatoes every year. Now, sir, Ikesi factory, I'll bet to 50 tons a year. Next in Kokro 6, it means these 6 factories require 300 tons of tomatoes. Meanwhile, the entire town can produce 100 tons. So what will happen is that each of these factories will be underproducing.
I'm looking at whereby every Akmada, apart from tomatoes, I can say, or more other raw materials.
Exactly.
Let me produce another factory.
That is where the feasibility report will normally show. Normally, you have a technical research team. They do feasibility as to what industries can survive in the area. And they look at so many things. They look at availability of even power. Sometimes raw material could be there, but not in power and power to support us.
Make sure anymore say the new patriotic party be sure to identify other areas. I be a building factory anymore, but you bet me as I build another 2 or 3. Now Ghana for more quiet, then factories letting you spring up. I'm
and you there currently, that's one of the study. On into one Ashanti region. Currently, Ashanti region has, I think, 2 or 3 more cement factories.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
There's one in Ejiso.
Okay.
Anyam Pantana for Formana, also cement factory crew. And I know there, I'm the Kosovo baby. Meanwhile, some of these communities already have factories already. They have other factories. And see, we can diversify. And this is my prayer for Obuasi there. Obuasi should not just be a mining town. Obuasi should have a factory producing fruit juice. Because Obuasi and car, like you rightly mentioned, I mean, Mr. Yinani, Eko baby, I was saying, Obuasi and car, and Kwafu, a confinaze, Central Region, water, Ekuta, no, what to do. Ekuta, Obuasi and cancer, no, Obuasi. Because Obuasi gained that brand. Inti made them make Canada. MPP for 1 year GD. Na Ghana for 1 year GD. Oh, yeah, banum. There, any Mr. Yan Yakita dream, no. What boy in Chidoma, and you able to my madam dreaming.
Rainbow says, I want to ask Mr. Mahama that can a woman plan to prepare food without thinking of gas or charcoal? The will be dressed you no alcohol, chinchia, charcoal.
I can't know any bidiante.
That's what I man Ponjari. Rainbow, thanks for your message. Inshiraba Nelka says, the best president this country has ever had and ready to maintain the party in power 2024. Greetings to Alhaji Labaron Yakubu. Ora Mahama Nkwano build the factory here. I feel I know about the Kwano factory raw material. And I remember Busano say, "Oh, job or the other bank in this. I feel I could check up friend say BDA na ba kwada
no dey jisi
that's ya kwa ko wie
that's ya na 1D1 F asem ya ya dia bebo mu nei ya asem a ani say tutu na sekra na me ka say president aye free SHS o say obuaga na for ma USS na wa twa ye be san so wasena ma wa ko university we are eduma na oba be it 1D1 F na e obi a ontwini konkan ana why train I could say a bedroom ready na yen nuano no on the pay juma it's YNCC obuchi but here can factory as a bisa question be legitimate we share who can jusu and jusu say you find say enkrofo AM4 it will be by or ba be ye factory new factory wakoye insecticide factory no so jusu kwa no so we had ruby science or left say was ultra brown cloud. The actually say bakumba. Who say ya no? You find say ya juice factory. Obi so produce so ebia bottles. Obetumi aka say oh juice factory na e wa ha no. Omo huge market.
Yeah.
Say sadia. Me so me ko produce me plastic bottle wo ho. Eno betumi ama. Eno ba ho pa adwumayefo aba ho. Omo ba didi. Nti obi so wo ho no mu a
oba be no aduane
na ye bia o me nya maduane kakra me bia me restaurant kakra so it creates an economy on its own ya nuanum ye a ono se wa man kran ama me da circle se bia man ntuntum an hye dan we no ansa na wa ton dog chain kakra ma na ni sa akona no a se ye se bia fa ne se confit juice factory a
no kofa juice bia ono so timi di gina kwan ho ton ana o di gusto bi mu ton ana o di good table bi so ton e ma ne ye. So we are creating a whole economy around it. It's whatever the situation is, no. Yen kai hunu say, adwene ne de ya adwene pa. Say yam wa ama the vision, your cra vision no entumi awie a. Ye be say John Mahama. We see factory na awie. Akwa akoto esi kira bagum. In fact, omu koto ahwede kakra wo baabi, e na omu be yam ahwede no wo ho. And on which chain once you molasses in the Obian. The situation and the Google on the Ecoton dome. A free Cuba was a young fan. Yet your baby Google. Now, all sea factory, no, Bibian country is a factory. Young father couldn't CEO. Young Fabusumi and son is a factory on the sea. I'm from a factory. Which I say, oh, they are granted a good revival. No, granted. But young father couldn't see until within the time a year planning, year feasibility study, year beg factory nursing until beyond Genesis factory we are. A should ye never be in fact, when him said the amount factory no, we are which ye say I produce sugar or cry. Ghana obian to me to sugar. We didn't enter. I didn't. Assassin no poor not to come Nkrumah pencil now will come. Ye dua ahwede no wo so say nkrofo sisi adan yesi bebre so enti bebre now have been turned into a residential area and nkrofo sisi adan a yetim na ahwede no sai na wo kodua betumi afidi factory enti say no say ye pese sa factory ni ye adwuma one of the areas a wo benya ahwede kese pa ebe Volta region say proximity to raw material one of the ways uko si factory asese odwene ho e ba be ye problem because udua ahwede a ye betun adua no commander no sa ahwede no entimi feed factory no. Number 2, even ahwede na metie professor di the type of ahwede krampo a ye dua e feed factory na e be ye their variety na e be ma ye more sugar content na wa ahwede no mu no dose ntie no na udua o de ye no enu krampo no e research asese ye no ye mfama wo mu ma wo enye ube ka say sebi na ebia wajimi na wa go si factory exactly what happened I mean to say na coach bia ozi coach enye na wo beto sebi ama no say wo na wo kan wasama na no me duga Martin Luther wala born him mo chie ne kakra and he says it's high time Mahama and his NDC took the good people of Ghana seriously. How sensible and elementary logic can his reasoning be with Commander Sugar Factory? Without a raw material, a factory will be cited and later think of the raw material. So on what basis did they claim they have produced 400 bags of sugar and distributed some to the chiefs of the area, which turned out to be false? The sixth form economics knowledge is not adequate. Martin Luther Laboni. I feel like vomiting whenever I hear Mahama talking about Commander Sugar Factory. It's obvious that Mr. Mahama had no vision for this country. Should not be entertained. Fuseni Salifu Kaswa na ode we by Amisco Spelele. This is a clear indication that he's a master tactician of improving the quality of life of Ghanaians, and he's referring to the president. Regards to our commission. NS, you mami. Yo, it is Sabri. Say nkomo aye din na no e kire Ghana fo ade. Say amamu no enye anu. Amamu no enye agro.
Yeah, so mo keke kan say MPP for the contract bi ama say China for say India for or chako ho mo bukro yi mo nua ne ade na ama LP gases so LPG gas so bo akosoro na chese nsem no
anope obia wan TCN na TCN na sana na free gas I have problem all over the world. Petrol the way I teach no to the extent say for the 3 weeks ago now UK not petrol short
yeah fuel.
I hear problem all over the world. Yenyansa line. Uko London almost a petrol hula.
Yeah.
Ghana yansa petrol.
Almost friend gas. Almost a gas online.
Yes. Even the one we call gas, no LPG, no. I have problem all over the world. The price, no say I cost any. And this I would Ghana. Na yam kopwa dum niama said China said they will grow by 8%. As at this morning, they said they have grown by 4.9%. China, they've grown by 4.9%.
And we are in third quarter already.
China, and Ghana, and China, and Ghana, we are not praising God. Yeah, answer na maybe you know, my mincha me abe. So that's it. Abe, Papa no a popular power. Then Tana go.
Abe do be dina okoboyo.
Mincha ni you pa. Abe no. Me na me ti ha nyina na me ne chat. O PMC we nya. Na oye organizer wa denta. Abe popular pa.
Abe utri na wa nya.
Utri. Oh, sometimes you be o utri o kana. You be na utri. Pressure whatever the situation is.
You are better off.
Osi obesa ko organizer ni bi. Ti yen hwe de nyame be ye.
Okay.
Bible better na chi.
Ns me da so. Kojo ahu na wa bre. Ore ekoku.
Minia, me se sabama nkwana nkameka LGBTQ+ no ho sam kakra.
Matisse professor no musa for so na ba kwesi.
Yes.
Abuchi na ba kwesi Ghana.
Yes. Mama make kada wada me kan sam kakra nde is important there ye Ghana for tase. The perception being created by the NDC there, MPP for the young Kawasam into a fee there, MPP for support say, Sebi, they be in Fabin and other Bisiam Fabisiano. It's wrong and it's not true. I'm there, Nano, your communication director, or your press conference, or chill me there. MPP as a party, you believe in it there. You were representatives of our people. I want to me the Washam Rawa Ghana. As now, Waban, or your Mrasam. If you work there, you want Mraw that. Yes, currently Mraw there, you cannot have unnatural carnal knowledge of a person. Now, Emrano, watching there, Emrani Munda Papa, Potakas of Brunaka, or you opaque, another, or you vague, or you ambiguous. It's on there, Emrani Chede beginning to funny young could begin more canyon. No moment, Bibi Abacahon. Messiafo from Messiafo na other things are wabaka Emrano on yet so clear. It's become a matter of legislation and law now. On into my air candidate, Sam George, will take the initiative or the private members bill or the co-parliament. Woman young Taiwan Echi. And don't forget, and I pay you Rabbi some more can't see my menu. I say, look, and this for MPP for currently, if you my your majority of parliament. Yeah, majority in a create the Caracas sign. Private members bill now some joy no so are signed. It means that even majority in the crowd are the other side already. It ensures that at the end of the day, no BBN watch there, Ghana for Yabat now what the Kasham Rade, Yan Jin Tunde, Bisiama Fabisia, na begin for beginning. Now at the Crumpocho, I'm pedo Biashan and Sunday, 1 year Musa on there. 1 hour cake a day or a matter of rights, human rights, the Yamusa. I'm of our heads on not all car. Didn't you young Mokande? A driver, I'm going to sit there. I'm going to sit there. And so Yasham Rade, or they will sit there until ya. When I do over, then so Yasham Rade over no Kuskula, or Con for the Oceanazi, while Yasamanta, or Con for the watching Aswa. Into woman fancy it's in there. Nipa da Seni, a Quena Yamiaka, the young Fado, Nianji, Yankita, Nipa da Seni to Macade, Ameze, Men are Medzamo, until Peda 7 previous, in what to say, Padame Familia, Tebi, oh, Litton. I am bosom 7 periods. And I'm not a sword.
Honey, I did my dear. Rather than confidence over. NS.
Yeah.
I had my vision. Jifa, but Solomon's Asumensa. Gordon Saribedia, or Sellers in Tiabuaje or Saberma, Focus, Edward Foy Kuma, senior reporter, Presidency, Safu, MCR for Abukarim Ne Ejano, Edamas, Medin Edia, Abufabuachi programs are coming to us.